Okay, so my phone may or may not have the function of turning around with a button. There is I should screen cap that and like show you later. But there's a white button that looks like it should do something, but it doesn't. But anyway, like I've either got to choose which side do I want to show that or that. And it's like, not that I'm like vain, but every time like I try to show my face just to have a bit of humanity in there, because you know, we robots, you know, inject humanity into every social situation. I don't even know, like I thought I was taking a picture of me with the sticker I left on that fence. I don't even know if you can see me. I've got no fucking idea. But what I really, really, really loved, I use social media for virtually nothing social. If someone says to me, "Oh, are you on Facebook or Instagram?" I'm like, not really. Like, I can't lie and say I'm not. But all I can say is I don't use it for socialising. I don't use it really for connecting with individuals because I don't really do that. I'd like to do that, but I don't really. It's like I'd like to do cabinetry and, you know, joinery, but I can't, so I don't. And my Joe Biden-ness at the moment is due to the entire fact that I have taken to forget. I've taken to forgetting. I'm fixing to forget. I've forgotten to take my okay, that's Ritalin 10 meg in a mouse. That's like LG, you know, omega 3. That's clonazepam. And that's another clonazepam I should have taken. I'm not allowed to do it PRN. I have to just take it because and unfortunately that is the sleep outside my bed and I have to take that. Can you see me? I don't know. Oh my god, I'm dribbling like the time is, I'm not sure, but it's like after lunchtime, and I need 4 portions for a day, but I have 3, so I have to like mix those together. So I then forget that my next dose after the morning is not just sometime later in the day. Sometime later in the day is actually pretty soon after the first dose. So I take a kid's dose of Ritalin, which is 10 meg. That's only incremental doses. So I do take 40 mgs of methylphenidate, modified release, like a real grown up. Except I'm actually probably should be on a higher dose. That's pretty much minimum. But I'm actually really sensitive to meds, so I used to bite my modified release, put my chalky pills in half to make it into 2 delayed release. They call them all kinds of different things. It doesn't really help that because you get different brands. You don't just have Ritalin, which was actually named after the guy's wife Rita, and then it makes you think that Rubifin is named after Ruby, maybe someone else's wife, or maybe wannabe, or maybe he was just just a general wannabe. And then I have these 10 meg Ritalin immediate release, which I take, well, I aim to take at sort of six and then 8. But yeah, so I was informed by a pharmacist. Like, my GP at the time said, yeah, that's cool with me. I don't mind if you just take it as it suits you, because I'm really sensitive to meds. I do need the full dose. I seem to metabolize it really quickly. And when I I am never, ever, ever going to fucking go on record as denying I was never the party drug girl, take everything that was offered to me in a bar. But I'm not even going to deny that I smoke meth, but I am going to deny that I ever fucking bought any. And that's probably the biggest reason that I escaped that fucking trap. I never know what I was fucking smoking, but as I've said wryly to several people since, do you know what? It doesn't matter if you don't know what it is. Just the general golden rule is don't smoke anything out of a fucking glass pipe. Yeah, so I am very naive, but I'm also very experienced, and I'm very experienced with drugs because I am very naive. I just take whatever anyone gives me, assuming they have my best interests at heart. But as this guy, like, okay, so people go, oh my God, they're just handing out, like, meth. It's like, no, methylphenidate's not even an amphetamine. And methamphetamine is not an amphetamine either, although dexamphetamine is. It's very, very, very confusing for a non-pharmacist. I'm assuming it's quite confusing for a pharmacist as well. But I get a massive fucking rush if I take a full adult dose at once. And because I'm not into, I'm trying to actually just fucking live my life like a grown up. I don't want to have like a massive fucking party, whoop, 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 and then take an afternoon nap. I just want a nice smooth fucking cruise. All right. And as this guy said, so I use social media for different purposes, and I won't even bother to explain the complexity of Facebook, but I use Instagram purely for trauma therapy. Anyone who says you can't get therapy from Instagram is not hooking up with the right channels. And also just like ADHD and ASD stuff. And I'm very picky. One of the big parts of being science-minded is knowing which sources are scientific and which aren't. So it's like the meta-science thing. And I've got that about 60% down. And I do find it really, really, really helpful. really, really helpful. And anyway, there was this one guy whose channel I follow, and I'll try and like add it if I find it. Instagram is so hard to track your history, or it could have been Facebook Reels, I don't know. But he said, look, for those doctors who are afraid of prescribing stimulants to adults who have had a history of drug abuse, can you please explain why 90% of its users forget to fucking take it? And I'm like, right on. I literally have been sitting in bed for hours forgetting to take my dose. Explain to me how this constitutes an addiction. I often will find in because I have this thing left over from 2016. This is so 2016, by the way, when I had my kidney transplant, because I had so many meds, and they say, people laughed at me like, oh my God, you fill this, you do all your meds, like you fill your meds tray on Sundays, and I'm like, it's not because I'm being Caitlin-y, because Caitlin-y means like Monica from Friends, which I developed the personality type of because of ADHD which I didn't know I had, I was compensating correctly. It's because this is what was given to me when I had a kidney transplant and I had 5 million fucking medications to take. So I will often go back and I'll go, oh, I forgot to take shit, like Monday night. Okay, like I am so addicted to clonazepam that I forgot to take the evening one. Or it doesn't actually look like I forgot to take it because I had other meds in there. It looks like I just decided that I didn't want it. And that's against the rules. I'm not supposed to take my my psychotropic meds are not PRN, which means take as needed or something a little bit like that. They are take as fucking prescribed, motherfucker. You take this 3 times a day. And I'm like, I shan't. I shall take it when I want to or when I remember to. So I'm so fucking addicted to my fucking, crystal meth that I've missed 3 doses. And now I have to sort of quickly catch up before this kicks in. And then I've gone and actually made things a bit easier for myself and got this thing, which is for my nighttime meds. So that includes my Zopicline. Yeah, so yeah, I'd really like to find that. So yeah, anyway, anyone explain to me how a fucking drug addict can forget to take the drugs that they are craving to overdose on? Would love to know. Thank you. Bye.